Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here, CCxRC, and today we're going to be looking at a bunch of the upgrade parts and different parts that CEN has for this monster truck lineup that they have. This is the 10th scale. This is the 275 millimeter wheelbase version of their cars. They've got some smaller ones like the Fiat and the Suzuki Jimny, but specifically we're going to be looking at the parts that are going to be working with these two and telling you what I'm going to actually be doing, a build series kind of with these, and showing you some of the parts going onto the trucks and how easy it is to get in there and work on it. Or if it's not easy, we'll show you that as well. There's things like this. They've got silver chassis available. This is the CKQ0405, and you can see here it says 275 wheelbase chrome chassis plate set. I'm not going to be putting this one. I may or may not be putting this on one of these trucks. We'll see. This is the center locker without drive. This is the hard anodized aluminum one. There's also this metal locker here. That's a center locker without drive. Much heavier feeling in the hand. So a little bit of a different number. It's the CKQ0212 is this metal one. And I'm guessing it's steel based on the weight. And this is the hard anodized aluminum one, and that's the 0213. But these are going to go into some of these trucks. I think I'm going to do the heavier metal center one probably in the HL150, since that's the one that I do race. What else do we have? We have the aluminum straight axle adapter here. These are the upgraded Chaos parts. You can see it says L on this one, so that's the left and this is the right. And these will be going for sure on the rear of the Annihilator over there. This is going to go on probably first, and this is the aluminum link set. It is the 4-link set that they've got for it, and that will be going on to the Annihilator because that's my race truck. So it's going to get that upgrade. Dropped them. And the part number on the link set is the CKQ0309. So we're just going to go through and show you the parts in this video, guys, that we've got, and then in other videos we'll do updates for you. So these frame protectors, they call it, are the 0411. It's just basically, it's your sponsor plates. So again, going on the Annihilator, get some stickers on there, make it look extra cool for racing. This is the lightweight, hard anodized aluminum locker for the front or the rear. Very nice and lightweight. This is the 0218. And I'm going to be putting this in the rear. These are Chaos parts. You can see their logo on here, and that's going to go on the Annihilator. So most of these parts are going to go into the Annihilator because that is the one that I race. These are the center universal joint drive shafts that they've got, and so this U-joint will go into your transmission, and then you'll have the dog bone down at the bottom side going into the axle. So this is great. What else do we have here? These are just titanium Kingpins, 0305. This is the metal locker, the heavier one, front or rear. And I'm going to also put this into the Hyperloop, but I'm going to put the heavier one up front. Try and keep the weight in the front end there a little bit, keep the wheels down. This stuff is nice and heavy, but this is actually not heavy because it's metal. This is plastic. But this is the 4-wheel steer kit. And so this is one of the things, I said I'm going to keep this a lot, mainly stock. But this steering kit is going to go into the B50 because I don't race it, and I think it'll be fun to have it be 4-wheel steer. So this one will get that upgrade. It'll look super cool. What else do we have here? These are the aluminum Diff cases that they've got. And so this will go for sure in the rear of the Annihilator. I'm going to also order another one of these. This is the CKQ0202, and I'm put them in both the front and the rear. So this may be a little bit later on that I do that, I don't know. Or maybe I'll do the one for video. They both will be the same kind of install for the most part. And then the heavy duty differential gear set. So I'll be ordering another set of these as well, because I want to have these in the front and the rear. And it looks like there's only one in here set, as far as I can tell. I haven't opened these diffs up yet, so maybe this will be fitting both, but I think it's just for one. Yeah, I think it's just one of them. Anyway, we'll see in the video how that's going. The last thing that I'll be doing to these trucks, and I have parts as well for the other vehicles, the Fiat and the Jimny, and those will be other videos down the road. But this is the aluminum servo horn saver that they have here. Just nice looking, the way they've done the metal edging here. So this is the 0402. I don't think I actually mentioned these. It's a bearing upgrade kit. The precision steel metal bearing set. So as I get things off, I'll be putting these new bearings in as well, which are actually really nice looking. So this is not by them, but I'm going to be putting in this EcoPower waterproof 110T servo into the Annihilator to get a little bit better steering from this. This will have a little bit more power. Like most trucks, I'm not a huge fan of stock servos. For whatever reason, that's the one part on the vehicles that I do like to swap out on many of the vehicles. And actually, I really like this. It's kind of it's $40, so it's not the most expensive servo you can get. They've got good warranties. You can pick it up at Hobbytown, A-Main, whatever, and get them in there real easy. And I haven't had one of them go bad yet, so I have them in quite a few vehicles, from crawlers to monster trucks, and so far they're doing good for me. So I kind of go back to it, the EcoPower. I know there's a lot of people do those red case ones from Amazon and all that. I've tried them. I had one of them and it went bad the first race I used it. So I went back to what I know has been working for me, and that's this EcoPower. So maybe about double the price, but I found them to be reliable, like I said. So that's not part of this build series as far as the CEN parts that I have here from them. But I do have a lot of parts. We'll be doing several of the things at one time just because of the way it works. I think I'm going to start with the links first, and then we'll work on some other things. Like this will be an easy upgrade, so maybe when I have the links going on, I'll put these on, and it'll all be in the description, or the title, whatever I'm working on putting on them. I'll make sure that I put it in the title of the video so you guys know what's going in. Well, anyway, guys, that's a look at these parts that CEN has for these vehicles. Now you can get them on their CEN Racing Shoptron. I'll put a link to it down in the description below if you want to look for some of these parts for your vehicles. I've given you the part numbers now. You can search them that way. Anyway, guys, I've been hearing from some of you talking about the steering and not self-centering and all that. I think hopefully the new servo is going to help out with that some, and we'll see how that does. But it definitely, I would agree with you that you do have to do a lot of steering manually with this truck out of the box. The steering servo, I'm hoping, is just underpowered, and that's the main reason. But we'll see as we get a better servo in here if the straightening, if it wants to self-center a little bit better, or what's going on there. But other than that, I really do enjoy this truck, and actually that doesn't bother me a whole lot. I tend to steer my truck a lot anyway, so I'm on the wheel a lot. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, and I will get doing build videos for you here very soon and showing you different parts going on. But I really think they've got a lot of cool upgrades that you can get for it. I think the main ones that I see using, some of them are extra, and I'm going to do them because they sent them to show you. But I think this bearing kit will be great. So you've got the 275 wheelbase precision steel metal bearing set. I think that's going to be killer. Some people like locked diffs. I don't necessarily need them for this. And what else? I think these will be good here. These straight axle adapters that are metal will be a good upgrade. I think the main thing would be the heavy duty differential gear set, and then the actual hard anodized diff case, I think, are going to be the main things. These two, as far as durability for this truck, for me, are key. I'd like to maybe see the front steering blocks and all that, or knuckles, have metal options. They did not have that when they sent them to me. You know what? Also, these U-joints would be pretty good here, the center drive shafts. So some of this other stuff are good upgrades. Like, I don't necessarily need the metal link set. I think the stock plastic ones are good. We'll put them on just for the scale look of it, because some people do it for scale. But as far as performance goes, I don't mind the plastic ones. So yeah, and then these are just to make it look better and cooler, get some logos and stuff on there. And they've got different options for that as well. And yeah, we'll get it rolling here for you guys. Some of the stuff going on. Let me know what you think about the upgrade kit stuff here in the comments below. Like I said, I did get this servo as well. I know that a lot of you, one of the things that people that have got it talk about is the steering doesn't self-center very fast or well at all. And I would agree with you there. I think that the stock servo is underpowered for this with the monster truck tires and the way that they've actually set it up and how it has to run, because it's actually like chassis mounted way up in the top here. And so it has several different pivot points before it actually turns the tires. And so I think it's underpowered for that. And I'm hoping this is going to address that. It hasn't bothered me because I tend to steer a lot anyway. But I definitely think that a better servo is going to help. So we'll let you know what we think when we do get it on there, what changes we see and we feel. But yeah, let me know what you do think about these things, guys, and what you want to see from these trucks. I really do enjoy the HL150 a lot as far as in the racing stuff and jumping and all that. This one, I just love the way it looks, and it's just fun. It's kind of like a clodbuster, kind of fun. So thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Hit up the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. If not, you can let us know in the comments or with a thumbs down. That's fine. You know, we do like to know what you guys think about different pieces of content and how we can make the channel better. So we thank you either way. But I hope you guys, either way, are having fun RCing, and we'll catch you next time.